All right, so here he is, one of a handful of two-division champions in UFC history. My broadcast partner and one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, UFC Hall of Famer Daniel Cormier, back on the proven ground tonight.
As DC makes the walk to the octagon, you know he's as fashionable as they get. But ultimately, when this man steps into the octagon, he goes out there, fights with a high pace, a lot of pressure, and really tries to overwhelm his opponents. His in-your-face style is constant, it's overwhelming, and he has all the skills that have made him and allowed him to become a UFC double champion and a UFC Hall of Famer.
And as you can see, he's got the haircut on point. The fight week beard has given way to the goatee, and Cormier is still motivated at this stage of his career, so we'll see what he has for this particular opposition tonight. But more often than not, people know what DC brings to the table, and they have been unable to stop it. And the accolades have continued to pile up for one of the best heavyweights in the world, Stipe Miocic, and rightfully so. Of course, who can forget when he wrested the belt away from Fabricio Verdum in Brazil at UFC 198, and then what he did after the fact against Alistair Overeem and Junior Dos Santos put him on a pedestal as truly one of the best heavyweights of all time.
And it should, because when you have those types of names on your resume, you will be considered one of the greatest fighters the division has ever seen. Stipe has the ability to win fights in a number of ways. Unbelievable boxer, has great footwork, but also was a Division I level wrestler at Cleveland State University.
Fights fires pretty well, too.
He's really good at that. Yes, I went to the firehouse, and it's intense as it comes.
Stipe Miocic, set to fight DC, Daniel Cormier. And now our fill the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion, the former UFC heavyweight champion, and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Daniel DC Cormier. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC heavavyweight champion, Stipe Miocic.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, here we go, round one. Two of the best heavyweights in the world, Stipe Miocic taking on Daniel Cormier. And you just seem to have this knack for rising to the occasion, even when you haven't had a great training camp. How do you feel going in there tonight?
Feeling very good, because you understand the level of fighter that Stipe Miocic is. You have to be on your game if you're going to get a victory over Stipe. And if DC isn't, he's going to lose this fight. Big shot to the head. The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut race.
Oh, big left hand!
Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Miocic getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes. Good, solid strike on the ground.
This is a terrible position.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loves it. I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow. Right. You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the back.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Cormier's in half guard. All right, so the fighter's able to reverse position on the ground, and now he's got the dominant position.
Yeah, what a great job recognizing that once he got the reversal.
Cormier's trying for a submission here. Oh, that gilly is tight. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Cormier going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. 45 seconds to go here in round one.
He passes the half.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard. It's tight, it's tight. He should be defending right now.
Oh, now he bails on the submission. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Round two straight ahead. All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
All right, round two now. Stipe Miocic, and not a great hair day on the other side. Daniel Cormier. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Reach advantage was his at the outset, and he was able to take advantage there with the punch.
Gets in close, gets that single collar tie, locked in tight.
Cormier's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, and there's a kick down the body, that one blocked.
Oh! He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
And with the throw, goes for the judo throw right into side control.
He's inside control, he's got a ton of options.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Now he's going full mount. What submission is going to be? Oh, I think he's going for an arm triangle. He needs to push the left arm across and secure it with his head.
Oh, he's out. And he's able to work his way back to his feet. Cormier's line starting to close up. Got to get that in swell out in between rounds if we get there. Keeps going back to that jab. Keeps throwing that jab, but unable to let it. Single. Oh, he's got his back. We approach the 2-minute mark in round two. Miocic is in half guard now. Oh, how about that? Strong reversal on the ground.
Nice transition.
Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing that, hey, this is my path. It's working, I'm gonna stay on.
Oh, God, protection, that guillotine choke is locked in. You gotta be kidding me, he's out. 10 minutes in the can. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
He's getting into your body. I need you to keep those elbows tight.
All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are gonna be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding. But if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway.
That left hook is crazy.
Oh, and he lands again. All right, no engage in a single collar tie. Cormier gets the double leg takedown now. Lands the grounded pound strike here. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, he's got the ground and pound going now. Strong work from the top here by Cormier. Both fighters back to their feet now. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh!
Good right hand.
Feels like the beginning of the end. We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting struck. And this is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go. Just out of range with the big right hand. Out of range with that one. Well, just like he drew it up with us on Thursday, catches the kick, counters beautifully with the takedown.
He did a great job countering with that nice takedown. Great fight IQ, seeing that kick coming and turning it into his offense.
Stipe's in half guard. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut. That was a slick transition. Getting them out here.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
Nice job that round. You're really putting the punches together well. I want you to keep that up. Let's fit in a little more.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
the single collar tie. Look at him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand.
Miocic gets up. He is back on the feet here.
Beautiful defensive skills on display.
Let's get busy with those hands.
Just out of range with that right hand. And doing work with the jab.
Another big takedown.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Miocic. Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots.
He passes to half guard. There it is. Now he's going to mount. That was nice. He's got to find a way to get back to his feet. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass. Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. 90 seconds to go in the round. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Effective punch from the clinch there by Miocic.
It's okay. Keep going.
There's a kick. Both fighters throwing heat now. Single collar tie now. Back to the jab now, no good. Takedown defense holds up. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Final seconds. Oh, saved by the bell. The round is over. He got stunned by a massive shot just before the end of the round. So now he goes back to the stool, wobbly a little bit. We'll see if the corner can maximize these 60 seconds and keep his head in the fight. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
Ready.
We have arrived at this fifth and final round. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. Well, he misses with the left punch there.
Great timing on that double leg.
Cormier's in half guard. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been...
Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here. Under 3 minutes remain in round 5.
Changing the position.
A series of punches from the top here by Cormier. You know, I got to tell you, I'm not sure that his face could be much more swollen at this point in time. You got to raise that guard.
You got to get the high guard. I mean, at this point, John, you got to forget everything else and get the guard up high, keep the elbows in tight, and try to make sure that nothing lands clean on your face, because every time you're going to just get more and more swollen.
Like that.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by DC.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Miocic is in half guard. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Lands with the ground and pound here. 1 minute to go in the fight.
Like that.
All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. "20 seconds to go in the fight." All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Oh, good block there. Oh, and there's the final horn. We go to the scorecards. One of the greatest fights that we have seen all year. All right, so the fight goes the distance. We'll take a look back at the action, but should go his way given all he got done in the striking game.
Yeah, he did a great job of landing at will, mixing up the target, doing everything that he's become known for in order to cruise to a very good decision. I know he didn't get the finish that he wanted so bad coming in here tonight, but he had a phenomenal performance, and he showed that he's one of the best fighters in the world.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Stipe Miocic.
All right, the future UFC Hall of Famer Stipe Miocic getting his hand raised here tonight, still proving on this night, as he has done many times prior, that he's one of the best heavyweights in the world.
He's one of the best heavyweights in the world. He's one of the best heavyweights of all time. He has a complete skill set, great wrestling, great striking, and great durability and toughness, which allows him to stand in there with some of the most dangerous men on the